I am now joined by six-time All-Star Damian Lillard. And Dame, I know you're here to just watch the team and talk about your future teammates here, but first and foremost, we got to ask, how are you feeling following your abdominal surgery in January, and how is your recovery going this summer?
I feel great. It was one of those things that had just been bothering me over the last, 4.5 years. And I have been able to play through it, after games, practices. It was something that just kept coming up. And then after last season, being a long season, going straight into the Olympics, it was killing me during the Olympics. And then obviously this season, I was a step slow. I was uncomfortable a lot, and I wanted to fight through it. I never want to not play. And, it just got to the point where it was, I just had to play it smarter. And I met with some specialists. I had to go under the knife. I got the surgery, and it was a pretty aggressive rehab, and I got back pretty quick. And then it was just a matter of building my strength back up and getting comfortable with certain movements and stuff. And now my body is stronger than it was before in certain areas, just because I kind of had to build it up from scratch. So I'm happy and excited to be comfortable and to be back playing.
And you mentioned you've been fighting through it for 4 years. I mean, you're the ultimate competitor. We've seen it time and time again on the playoff stage. So what has it been like for you sitting out, watching the playoffs this season? How does it compare to any other experience in your playing career?
I mean, it was probably the most different experience for me in my career, because I've always been a part of it. I've never been on the sideline watching and, not able to act on whatever was taking place out there. So having to watch the entire second half of the season, and then having to watch the playoffs, watch somebody else win a championship again, and other teams compete for a championship, it was hard to watch, you know what I mean? But it was the best thing for me. It was something that needed to happen. And I also got the time, for the first time in 10 years to get a mental break. The physical break was needed. Spent a lot of time with my family. I got to do things that I've never been able to do since I've been in the NBA. So it was a great season for me to just kind of recharge and get myself filled back up with good stuff, you know what I mean, with normal life things. And I think just going into next season, I'll be more ready to get back into it than I ever have, and more prepared physically to do that too.
And part of that is being here at Summer League, supporting your teammates, your new first-round pick and Shaedon Sharpe. How much contact have you had with your new teammates, and what do you think of Shaedon so far?
I've been in the facility every day, just training, working on my body, doing just normal maintenance stuff, lifting on the court, and he's been there, since, a little bit after the draft. We played some ones, from certain spots. He jumped in and played with us. So he's, super talented, super gifted. But it's, you just got to get out there and play. You got to see it in live action and put him in the mix. And, when you pick that high, you just got to have that pride about going out there and showing people why. And, living up to being that high of a pick. I think everybody that's been picked in that top 10, they go out there saying, I'm a top 10 pick and I need to show these people. I've been there, now he's in that position, and, we're looking forward to him coming out and showing why.
I think something that a lot of Blazers fans are looking forward to, aside from obviously your return, is seeing you with your former Team USA teammate and Jeremy Grant. What did you think of that addition, and how excited are you to kind of collabing in the backcourt?
I loved it. That was like the number one thing that I wanted to get done first. I was like, Jeremy has been on winning teams in OKC and Denver. He brings something to the game that we haven't had at that position. And then his talent is just a different level. The athleticism, it's a lot of things that jump off the page, but having him on the floor makes us a better team. And I know that from playing against him, from being around him at USA, that just kind of confirmed it for me. So excited to have him.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.